Hey, what's up, CSL? Just gonna do a little wrenching today on the FT. How you doing today? Good? Maverick Quantumar. I'll have to check that out. Oh, what did I do? Oh, there we go. Figured I'd do a little live wrenching here. I had nothing else going on today. Niece's wedding tomorrow, huh? That's kind of cool. Mm-hmm. So I got some soap water here, fresh, clean water here, and I'm just gonna kind of wash the rest of this stuff up as I go, as I'm assembling. I'm not putting the engine back in right now because I'm not sure if I'm gonna wait. I got some cool stuff coming this week, so be on the lookout for that. Hey, Dave, what's up? To the BMX track, yeah, dude, that's gonna be sick. I can't wait to see that 71 really rip. Pyro, I'm just putting everything back together today, minus the engine. I'm not sure what I want to do yet as far as engine wise. I got some cool stuff coming this week. I went a little crazy with the RC Max sale, and I got a box from Wade coming, so probably do a live unbox on that later in the week. How's that 71 running, Dave? Pretty good. It's really good. Pulls way better than I thought. That's good. I'm glad to hear. He's got mine. He told me he tore mine apart yesterday or today. I spoke with Wade this morning. Um, I'm excited to get that back. I told him take his time though. I always tell him take his time. I'm never in a rush to get my stuff back. I know it's in good hands. Anybody else check out the RC Max sale the other day? Or it's still going on? I went a little crazy, a little too crazy, more crazy than I would have liked to have gone, but um, it's all stuff that I wanted, and I figured since the rebrand, get some stuff that's had the RC Max logo on it before it's all gone. I was kind of upset. I ordered the side pipe, the Zenoa side pipe, and the order went through and everything, and then they texted me. Detroit texted me, and they're like, "Yeah, sorry, I don't know why the website even let you order it. We're out of stock. We've been out of stock for weeks." So that was kind of a bummer. Kind of a real bummer, but I put myself on the waiting list. So that way when it does come back in stock, I can pick one up. I really wish I knew what I did with that one tool I'm looking for. I bought a Sanwa radio a couple weeks back. Guess I should have checked their transmitter prices. $115 today for the long range. Melted the stock clutch with the 2648 gears, so I geared down some until I get a stronger clutch. What do you run, an 8K spring, Dave? Probably go with a 10K spring on that, and then yeah, definitely gear down for sure. That's a crazy gear. That's gnarly that pulled that gear though. I'm impressed. And even when you were putting those pictures up on the SRE page on Facebook, I couldn't believe that after I heard that's what that gear you were running was. That's nuts. A lot of this stuff I already cleaned in the sink, kitchen sink. Sure those slide in. What's up, Gas Monkey RC? It was a 6K spring. You put an 8K in it yesterday. I'd even go with a 10 or a 12, man. That's could be a sick engine, man. I can't wait till I get mine. I got to order the Schlitzel reed for it. Let's see. Ever used a titanium hinge pins? No, I haven't. And I'm gonna go live probably later next week, toward the end of next week, because I got a bunch of stuff I want to unbox, and I'm actually gonna touch on that next week. And let's see. David, have you ever, or I've been talking with Wade and I'm stuck in the middle from the Monster 45 of the 71. He told me to wait till you post videos running yours. Do you have any bashing? And yeah, Dave's doing a little bit of the R&D on that engine. Giovanni, I'm going to tell you flat out, both are great engines. For the bang for the buck, definitely the 45. Hands down the 45. The improvements that have been made in that Monster series, just from Wade's work, are incredible. You can't go wrong with the 45. I myself have a 71 there that Wade's working on right now that I can't wait to get back. Oh, what am I looking for? The grease. The grease. The grease. Little dippy dip. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Yeah, so I talked to Wade today, and he said he's going to fire my engine on the stand this weekend. So I'm stoked for that. That monster, I've been waiting for that monster for so long. Well, not for so long, but just to hear it. It's one thing to see it in his videos, but another thing to actually have it in front of you. Crazy. Like I said last week, I like my boots. Somebody put the nail on the head. When you're running a 45 and even like a 36 and up, that little bit of drag ain't gonna make a difference. What's up, Alan? How you doing today? Doing a little bit of wrenching here, bud. That's a lot of grease. This is all I do with them. I just give them a little dip, end for end, and pop them right back in. Cool. There we go. Got that in. Slide that in. Wasn't paying attention. Put that in backwards. There we go. Come on. Usually it slides right on. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Nitro Freak, what's up, buddy? You run plastic spur gears. I'm assuming Rovin has metal gears. Are the Rovin metal spur gears lighter than the DDM Magic spurs? Sorry, having trouble reading, but I run Rovin gears. The spur gear is plastic unless you get the 55 tooth. The pinion gears are all steel. So I'm running 1955s right now in this, which isn't all steel mesh, but I don't know. I might spend money on gears with what I have coming, so we'll talk about that. next week or during the week when I do that. I'm going to be doing a live unbox when everything gets here. Danish Nitro, what's up, buddy? Yep. For anybody just tuning in, I'm just kind of putting all this stuff back together minus the engine. Not sure if I just want to wait till my Monster 45's done or if I'm going to put it back in yet. So I'm just going to kind of get it back together as a roller and then work from there. Nitro Freaky, get out more with that 5T at all? You had it running pretty good in the last video I saw. This Rovan Red is killer. I love it. Just such a nice red. Now, silly me, threw all these screws on the one plate. I gotta remember which ones are which, but it's really not that hard. Remember, thumbs up. Thanks, Danish Nitro. So, I was talking about before the RC Max liquidation sale with the rebranding and everything. Anybody else get anything out of that? Anything worth talking about? I'll unbox all that stuff later in the week as it starts to show up. I ordered something yesterday, and actually I ordered it right from Mike Taylor's site before I saw that Detroit was actually doing it too. And that thing's going to be here on, let's see, Monday. It's going to be here Monday already. I couldn't believe it. All the way from the UK. Monday. And it really wasn't that much. I might have paid a little bit more than I would have from Detroit, but like I said, I jumped on it before I realized that Detroit was doing the sale too. Which is no big deal. Because when I put my next order in yesterday, I ordered from not DDM, Detroit. And DDM had the clipless lay shaft as one of the deals of the day this past week. Just hot soapy water. A little brush. A little rinse water. Brought a roll of paper towels out here if I can remember where. Oh, right behind me. I dropped 800 on a carbon fiber chassis and bonehead parts. The RC Max titanium hinge pins and the titanium lay shaft wasn't on the sale. I will be getting the 5B. Just don't tell my wife. Dude, that 5B, you'll be happy with it, without a doubt. Honestly, the only people I've ever heard who aren't happy with the Roven models are they either get a really bad one or they really don't understand how to run them. And I don't like saying it like that because I don't like upsetting people, but if you know what you're doing and you're an experienced RC enthusiast, you'll be all right. Every time. Pushes the bottom bearing carrier out. I always do that. Put this stuff back in. And here's what I mean about this tool with the torque. Pulls it right out of my hand. And then I can use my T-handle and set my torque to the way I like it. Tautness I like. Cool. I actually want to pull this off. So I'm sure Dave, if David's still here, he had to do this with the reed and everything. If you get a Monster Series, because of the reed and the custom reed block, and even more with the 71 with the Schlitzel's Concept reed cage on there, you have to readjust your throttle brake linkage, which really isn't that big of a deal. You don't have to go as extreme as I'm going right now with taking this apart. Vance, what's up, buddy? For the people that bash Roven and King Motors and Primal, but there being no Baja left wasn't for them. Yeah, right. They're keeping it alive. The Chinese clones are keeping it alive. But honestly, I'd put King Motor at the top of the quality scale. Hands down. I love my King Motor Baja. Rovin's a very close second, and the Losi stuff is just, I mean, nothing will compare to the Losi stuff. So like I said, you'll notice that I have kind of a different deal going on here with this linkage. I had to bend this because the HDA 48 carb, the way it is in, the way it's installed on the Monster engine, it's backwards to what the stock 1191 or 1171, or I forgot the number is, and you got to put a bend in it to work it, and it's fine. This works fine. It's great. But you also have to adjust where the linkage sits on this bar. Again, not a big deal. But the reason why I'm saying that is because I'm actually taking this off right now. And I can readjust this later. Taking this off. I'm even going to pull this out of here. This is the actual throttle linkage here. And the reason why I'm pulling this off is because after you bend the linkage to accommodate the HDA 48 carb, you no longer need this retaining piece. And I'm sure there's 100 different ways that you can do this, but this is the way that I did it, and it works for me. So this is the piece that retains the linkage onto the carb on the throttle, and we'll just delete that bad boy. And this thing was super glued in there. Right. You have to have mechanical knowledge to wrench. And I don't know how anybody can afford to take their stuff to a hobby shop and have them work on it, because the labor rates are getting just as bad as a 1-to-1 scale garage. Right. Kyosho. I have an electric mad van that my son absolutely loves. And you're right. I have no issues with the Kyosho stuff. I wish I could have got my hands on that Mad Crusher before they discontinued it. But honestly, that USA one that they just came out with is nothing more than a rebranded Mad Crusher. You ever tried the Yamadude linkage? No, I haven't tried the Yamadude linkage. I'll look into it. If you missed my little spiel earlier, Jersey Jason, I went a little crazy with the RC Max sale, so I got a new build. I'm gonna kind of unveil my idea, and then that might be part of the build. Now that you're saying that Yamadude linkage, so look out for that later in the week if you're interested. That's good. So like I said, I got my hook in there, which is fine. This works great for I'm not having any issues with having that on there for working at HDA 48. Now I can just slip this back on. Like so. And I'm sure everybody by now knows that trick. It's like one of the oldest RC tricks in the book is if your How do I want to say? If your plastic threads get stripped out, put a little bit of super glue in there, and it rethreads it for you. Loctite this grub screw. Vance, I'm going to make you nervous here. I got a grub screw out, buddy. I don't have any carpet in the garage for it to get lost in, buddy. There it is. We're in. Make sure I can access it while it's installed. Beautiful. Want to strip it out. Perfect. I could even make that a little bit tighter. That'll do. Yeah, $60 an hour to work on a damn RC truck. No, thank you. Very good for odd carbs and linkage setups. Yes. Thanks, Jersey Jason. I'll check that out. Yep. Black Friday sales are coming. We'll get on that. Hopefully, we can get some better early Black Friday sales. Yeah. The WJ71 on the next engine, huh? There, Vance. Yeah. That's coming on my SRE 71. I can't wait. I'll do it for $40 an hour. Yeah. Yeah, I'll wrench on anything for $40 an hour too. A lot of thread to go in. Hold on. We're getting there. My only complaint about the Baja chassis, honestly, is how bad the brakes are on it. They're just not good. I'm sure there's ways to fix it, but as Vance says, we don't need no stinking brakes. WJ71 is good carb, just a tip for some guys. Ever so often on all carbs, make sure you check the screen on the pump side of your carb. Every so often they get dirty, so guys don't clean it out. Perfect. Yep. Any carburetor that yeah, you got to clean the screen. Great tip. Wish I could find my die so that I could run all my screws through it. The other thing I need to work on is I gotta center my steering linkage and everything on the front of this. This is the battery box. Battery out. I'm just running the stock NiCad or NIM battery. And then, yep. You give her a quick wash. Not on the inside, just getting the, probably isn't a waterproof servo, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Dry it out when I'm done, it'll be just fine. The receiver's the only thing you have to worry about getting wet in my eyes. How's the printing going, Vance? $70 an hour to work on an RC truck in Denmark. That's amazing. I couldn't believe the frickin' conversion rate on US dollars to British pound sterling. But like I said, if I would have known that the sale was at Detroit as well as Taylor RC, I would have got it from Detroit, everything. I use 3 brake pads on the 2 disc, remove the middle vent disc, and then 3 pads will go in there. We'll lock the tires up doing that. Yeah, agree, as long as you don't turn them on wet, you'll be fine. Yeah, perfect. So Pyro, when you do that, do you run both discs still as well, or do you just run the 1 disc with the 3 pads? Yes, I did use the Supreme code. So that's the other thing, though. The discount code worked at Taylor RC on top of the 25% off, but it didn't work at Detroit, which I was kind of, yeah, whatever. So it is what it is. It's done and over with. Everything will be here next week. Oh. Feel like bouncing around everywhere on here, but like I said, I'm not gonna put that other engine back in yet. Next engine that's going to be in here is a red-headed SRE Monster 45. And then the next engine that's going to be in my XLT behind me is an SRE 71. Ooh, that bearing feels crusty. And we'll change that bearing while we're in here. I have plenty of bearings. I also bought extended hubs for this that I have sitting around. I don't know if I want to put them in yet, though. I didn't do the best job cleaning this either the last time when I had it in the sink last week. One more piece to finish on printing the 3-piece tranny. RCR brakes, you mean, Jason, or you can even mod the stock brake pads to fit, but you'll need an extra brake pad, of course. So you're saying you get rid of that center disc, you leave both the steel, or you get rid of that center vent pad, you leave both the steel brake discs in there, and then run 3 pads. Which side do you put the third pad on? Or do you run the pad in the middle? Well, no, that wouldn't work. That wouldn't work. I answered my own question on that. In the middle, I would assume with the old HPIs, you cut their pads separate. I've never had an original HPI, so I wouldn't know about that. I dropped a little spacer. Oh no, I got the spacer there. What did I drop? I didn't drop anything. Might have to put that in the vise and push it out. She's in there. take that out of here because there's captured lock nuts. Maybe not captured. Little guys. Guess those aren't captured nuts, but what do we got? Catch up on the chat here in a minute. They suck. Last very short time though, and that's why RCR brakes people got grind pads because they weren't designed for HPI, which pads separate. Oh, okay. Mine is the original HPI. RCR pads are the same concept. Try that. All right, I'll check them out. Roven and Primal have pads that look like real car brake pads and are fixed to the pad. Yes, they are. Actually, you could just buy RCR replacement pads and just use one in the middle. True. I see guys do that with stock brakes. Good tips and ideas. However, you do, and the third pad makes a big difference. All right. I'll have to try that out because, like I said, every Baja I've had, I haven't been impressed with the brakes. I'm just going off camera here, and I am just setting this thing in my voice so that I can push the hub out. Find out which bearing's the bad one. Oh yeah, that thing's roached. She's roached. The one's not bad, but the other one's roached. For sure. Oh. Push it right out. Oh. So this is the reason why you don't let your stuff sit in the mud and the dirt. See that? The seal on this bearing popped, and it is garbage now. Like I said, the other one isn't bad. Couple full force bearings I have here laying around. Clean that out. Dry it off. I cover my grease up now. I just replaced the middle aluminum star with carbon fiber, and my stock primal work fine for me, but many disagree. I change about once, maybe twice a season. I use, yeah, monkey bars. Just use the monkey bars to stop. I'll be back in 5 minutes. All right. Where was I? The Baja is 622 US in Denmark. The Baja. That's new. Wow. It's like under 500 USD in here for stock. Baja 5B. Did you go right through Roven, or did you get that off of Banggood or something like that? Hey, Chef Beardsley, what's up, buddy? Just doing a little wrenching on the FT. Just like I said, I'm replacing the bearings. These are full force bearings. I keep a couple bags of these laying around. Pop my E-clip back in. The arch nemesis, the evil E-clip. Just chilling, man. Just got home. Yeah? Much better than that crusty old bearing. Guess I should change that screw out. A little warbly. That one's fine. My screw kit. Perfect match. The little nuts on the back. Probably drop these a couple times and lose them. Chef, I was watching your EXP video this morning, and I'm like, you know, I I really need to get to that pit. I need to get to that pit in the worst way, man. $349 for the roller, yeah. I want to get a roller too. I want everything. Nice fire. Nasty lipos. Anyone ever run the clutch pads backwards? I have since 2012, and they seem to wear less. Always welcome. I'll make it down there. I'll make it down there for sure. Bucket list. RC bucket list right there. Run at Chef's. Run at Chef's Pit. RC bucket list. This back on. What did I do? Did I flip-flop the screws? I believe so. Survey says yes. Or survey says you're putting this in wrong, dummy. Haha. Oh, super easy to make a brain fart. Much more better. Right up at about that point in assembly, if I was watching somebody else's live, I'd be like, "You're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong, buddy." We're in. We can break some things. Yeah, for sure. Metal shoe clutches. Big power, big noise. The smell of race gas. Sand baby. The FS clutch. Yeah. Clutch is another big debate everybody can have. I don't know. I just run a stock one. I'm one of them people, and I won't upgrade something until I absolutely see the need for it. But Beautiful. Now I can continue my alignment. So I have those square. That's straight in the middle. I upgraded the servo hold or the steering linkage. Not to tap you with this servo. There's like an in between between top dead center with this, and it's just like a tooth off. Aggravating me. I spent like 20-30 minutes the one day fighting it. I still have the remote in my truck for this. Nothing like C12 and Caster 927. Reminds me of my old motocross days. Basically, why I'm even in the fifth scale. Hurts the pocketbook, but not the bones. Yeah. Motocross is tough on everybody. I'm going to have a nitro and two-stroke day this week. Don't forget to smash that like button. Hey, man, thanks a lot. I appreciate that. Good, Chef. Make that 45 sing. What's up, Marson? Big John, what's up, buddy? Losi two-stroke truggy. What do you mean by that, Jersey Jason? Behind me? This is a Rovan XLT 450. I'm not sure if that's what you were talking about. All right. I'm just trying to center this servo, steering servo. All right, we're zeroed out. See what I mean? It's not top dead center. I don't like it, but it is what it is until I upgrade it. Oh, which two-stroke nitro? Yeah. I knew you knew what that was behind me. Always looking for tools. Story of my life. Come on. Chef, did you get the kit to put that engine you won from Nitro Freak in yet? Center this with that. Something even thinner. I think I have a straight pick in here. Yep. Will this work? No. Maybe from the bottom. Talking to myself out loud. Not crazy. Alright. This one has to go out. Yep, every time. Probably easier just to do it like this. Got a little plastic rod ends. There we go. We're in. Waiting on the funds. Yeah, I kind of depleted my my RC funds. DBXL and the KGM 45. A few other RTR nitros. Thought you said you were getting into nitro. Oh, missed it. Yeah. Hey, welcome back, Nitro Freak. Waiting on your funds. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just catching up on the chat. Anyone have any recommendations on a 5B throttle servo horn from the plastic to aluminum? I don't. I just run the plastic. I don't have any issues with the plastic. So, like I said, I'm one of those people who I don't upgrade unless it's absolutely necessary. I run my stuff within my safe range, as I call it. So that has to go to the other side. Yeah. Taylor RC discount day. Oh, I spent way too much money on that. Way too much. I'm gonna be paying for that for a while, but hey, it's all in good fun. Yeah, chef. If you haven't seen it yet or anything, Taylor RC and Detroit Performance are having their 25% off RC Max liquidation sale after the rebranding. And there's some good stuff on there still for good prices. I'm going to unbox everything I got next week in a live. Don't tell me that. What I bought something right from Taylor RC across the pond, and it's already. I bought it yesterday. It's going to be here Monday. I couldn't believe that, and the shipping was cheap. I think it only ended up being like $10 more than if I would have bought it from Detroit. But when I bought it, I didn't realize that Detroit was doing the sale as well. So if it was me, doing it again, I would just get it through Detroit because it is cheaper and they're local. But I think the stuff from Taylor RC is going to come before the stuff from Detroit does. Let's see how I did. So this linkage has to go that way. I think this upgraded linkage from Rovin RC is actually nice. Nice quality for their aluminum. Just don't know what tool I want to put on it to turn it. I don't want to ruin it. Definitely don't want to grip the ball end. Gotta be a better way. Come on. Oh, that'll work. Maybe. Yeah, that'll work. Got some high-tech stuff going on here. I would try and get my pick down there and just turn the link in the middle, but I can't get anything in there. It's all right. Good enough for who it's for. Shouldn't say that. That's terrible, but it's mine. So. We gotta go more. That's because I think I just went the wrong way. We have to go more. Oh yeah, for sure. I went the wrong way on that the last time. I should just take it right out. There we go. Watch me fumble with this. Yeah, fifth scale can get pricey. Ordering the 5TC RC Max chassis with the towers and the diffs. Yeah, that's a good price for that. Insane shipping. If you spend more, the shipping goes down. My bird hates electric. Every time you start the drill, he flies across the room. RC Max engines don't bother him. Zip ties, hopes and dreams is all you need. That's right. Drift stitches. Man, I give anyone props who's wrenching on camera. I don't have the brain to do it both at once and to put screws in the wrong spots or backwards. Yeah. It's new for me, man, for sure. Doing everything on the camera. Not that I have to do everything on the camera, just I was bored. I had nothing else going on. I figured, hey, why not invite some strangers from the internet to come watch me do it. Ooh, I think I got it. Ooh, I like that. Throw a set of tires on that. Dirty tires that need to be washed. This one's got to come out. One more turn. One more turn. One more turn. See how that does. Normally, I'm not such a stickler about having steering perfect, but this was bad. This was bad. Even before I bought the aluminum upgraded one, it was bad. I'd say that's near perfect. Oh yeah. Put that on a cracker, dude. Beautiful. Thanks, man. I appreciate the feedback. I do mess up either way as well. Yeah, laugh with me, then laugh at me. Yeah, I'm I get there too, man. I get to the camera and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna say this, 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 and this, and then I turn it on, and my mind goes blank. And sometimes when I do my little intro videos, it's like 3, 4 times before I actually use. I do 3, 4 outtakes before I actually use one. Call myself a dummy a few times and then move on. I am waiting for Rovan to get it back in stock. The matching aluminum push-pull steering setup, or symmetrical steering, they call it, setup. It comes with a new battery box and the steering links and everything. So once that comes in stock, I'm going to pull the trigger on it. In the $70-ish range. Not too bad. I feel for what it is. Yep. I got a good week coming up for fifth scale stuff. Well, parts wise, delivery. Fifth scale package deliveries are going to be in my favor this week. And as Hybrid would say, brought to you by my day job. Sorry if I look like I'm just sitting here on my phone. I'm reading the chat because sometimes when it doesn't show up in the StreamYard chat, so I'm watching the YouTube chat. Lives go easier sometimes. Yeah, I'm sure they do. One second, guys. I gotta get a hold of my wife. I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. Yes, the YouTube chat does come in faster than StreamYard. Right, yeah, I like to share what I do too, Jersey Jason. Just there's little tricks that I feel like I pick up on that I don't know if everybody else notices. Some people do, some people don't. So, right, you don't know if somebody's a troll. I get you. Yeah, man, you meet a lot of cool people in this hobby just through YouTube and stuff like that, and looking at um, the different Facebook groups, and searching parts and looking at the different forums and everything. You meet a lot of different cool people. And actually, I'm just gonna throw these rear shocks on, and then the dinner bell is gonna be ringing here, guys. So we'll throw these shocks on together, and it'll probably be where I end it. But like I said, you keep an eye on towards the end of next week or this coming week, the end of this coming week. I'm gonna do a live unbox of my goodie haul from the see, there we go. I forgot my train of thought and I'm on camera. My goodie haul from the Taylor RC Max liquidation sale there. Or I should say, Taylor RC, formerly known as RC Max, but everybody knows what I'm talking about. And it just stinks that he had to change his name like that. That's got to be rough. But he makes a good product. He'll be all right. But that somebody could be so petty and take him to court over a name. And I don't know the whole story or the details, but I could probably guess the company that did that. I don't know if anybody knows, but company starts with a T. That would be my best guess. And I don't know the whole situation. I probably shouldn't talk about it because I don't know the situation, but here I go. Sure, I'll put my foot in my mouth over it. And it really doesn't matter who it was, but like I said, Mike has great products, and it's just a name. Everybody doing fifth scale knows about Taylor RC. So, yep, there's the rear's all assembled minus the engine. See. Nice free rolling billet trans, the 3-piece trans that I'm dying to get out and rip with. Crack and lay shaft. Can't recommend that crack and lay shaft enough. I'm glad my buddy Fifth Scale Ripper there turned me onto it. Yeah, you're right, Jersey Jason. That was my best guess. I'm back. I had to go fix my fence. I dropped down to 2153 gears. How'd it go, David, before I leave? Thanks, Chef. I'll see you later, man. Thanks for stopping in. All right, guys. Like I said, the wife's got the dinner bell ringing, so I'm gonna kind of end this right here. Keep an eye out towards the end of this coming week. I am going to be doing live unbox with my Taylor RC purchases, and uh, I have an engine coming back from Wade that will unbox. I mean, I'm sure if you guys all follow Wade, you know exactly what engine that is. But we'll open it up together, and we'll go from there. Thanks again, guys, for stopping by, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care, everybody.